Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Destiny. Today we're doing
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, look, we're doing something different. You see, we're on hard mode again, but we're also level 40.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah. So, as per the thread vote, we are doing this mission as a Striker Titan, and we will be doing the next few missions as such as well.
Our new friend must have access to extraordinary methods to have reached out to us like that.
As far as I understand, a striker titan is
The radio
basically
message she said came from somewhere in
a
the
quarterback
jungles
or
of
something,
Venus.
right? Or I don't know American football at all.
Um,
The guy that tackles the other dude.
less quarterback, more linebacker.
Lineback, that's the one.
Yeah. We're the guys who are gonna go shove our shoulders into everyone's fucking face and laugh while they just
Records say
die.
they once studied ruins older than
Good old shoulder check.
itself.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
was all lost in the collapse.
Whoa, building. Where are we?
We are on Venus.
Okay, we apparently have buildings on Venus.
Yeah, this is the far future. We got visited by the Traveler, we went exploring, and we, I guess, terraformed things to make it more habitable. I guess. That's what I get from it anyway. So hey,
I don't like
Yeah.
us getting dragged out here. Not
we're on our Titan. It's already level 40. Not very well geared,
Let's see what
but
they have on
you
this
know,
place.
screw it. Also, I figure I'm gonna take the time out of our video here to go explaining an exotic. Also, yeah, shoulder charge. It's a pretty great ability. Basically, what?
Yeah, Venus seems a lot greener than I expected to be, being fairly close to the sun and all.
Yeah, well, you know, sci-fi. It's fine. Space magic.
They terraformed it.
So, the shoulder charge works. You just sprint for a little while, and then when you see that big flashy bit on your screen, your shoulder charge is ready to go. It is a limited duration, though, so you can't just keep sprinting and hold the shoulder charge in. You have to use it within a certain amount of time, or else it's just gone. So, also another quick note. The exotic that I just equipped was a Year 1 exotic called the, I can't remember. The Icebreaker. And I know I said we weren't going to be using sniper rifles, but holy shit was the Icebreaker completely broken.
So, I find it kind of a little bit sad that you can't just constantly shoulder check people over and over again in this game. That sounds like it would be amazing.
I mean,
And
there's
quite
nothing stopping you. You just have to go sprinting around for a little while in between.
Yeah.
Hear about some war machines.
I expect you to be able to like shoulder charge into one enemy, then shoulder charge into the next one, and just do like this chain of shoulder charges,
They
and
can teleport.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Guardians used to have
Bit-
way to disappoint me.
I mean, that would be completely broken in PvP, though. How would you balance that?
Make it so there's a cooldown for other people. Like, make it so once someone's been charged, you can't charge them again for X amount of seconds, and also make it so it doesn't deal that much damage.
sensors should be up ahead.
And I just came up with that off the top of my head, you know. And I'm not a game developer. I'm sure they could figure out a better way to balance it.
Yeah, probably, I guess. So, to explain why the Icebreaker is broken, I guess, basically, there is no reloading it. It only comes with 6 rounds. The caveat to that is that it regenerates ammo.
These sensors are extensive.
That's one part of the overpowered. Another part is that it makes targets explode,
Inspect these machines.
and if you miss a shot...
Does it?
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, continue.
Okay, so, like, not only do they explode, but if you miss a shot, it also has a chance of returning around into the magazine itself.
Okay. If you were to say hit an enemy and then there's an enemy standing next to them, would they explode and deal damage to the other enemy, or is it just makes them explode?
No, it'll deal damage. There is an AoE attached. So yeah, the Icebreaker was completely broken in Year 1, and they did not bring it back for Year 2. Year 1...
I can't see why.
Year 1 consists of the base game, House of Wolves, and the Dark Below, by the way. The Taken King has started the Year 2 stuff, and Rise of Iron will be the next one coming out, and that's going to be Year 3 stuff. So just to explain terminology and whatnot, boring stuff. So, the speeder bike I have on this particular character is one of those fancy ones that can roll and do flips and such. It's pretty great. Completely useless,
Yeah.
but it's great.
I was going to comment on your driving and how bad it was.
Like we're surrounded.
So, you might be explained this in not really cutscenes, but explanations from your ghost, right? But what exactly happened to the people
Coordinates
here?
Here?
Uh,
Is it? Let me get a closer look.
short story is the Vex. And the question you might have
Okay.
is what the Vex are. We're about to see
Yeah,
that.
that was my question.
Yeah, we're about to see that.
So basically, human life doesn't exist on Earth.
Human life doesn't exist anywhere but the last city at this point.
Which is where you go to get your Guardian quests?
Yes, the tower overlooks the
Right.
last city. So
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
So,
so here's the Vex. They are...
goblins.
That's their name, the name of the enemy type, yeah. So, the Vex, you remember how you were asking how the Hive were hive minds? And I said no, there's another one later? These are those.
They kind of look like robots.
They are.
Then, yeah, that's just another form of hive mind.
Yeah. That, all Vex come with the ability to teleport.
So they're kind of like wizards.
Yeah. The Minotaurs you see are very dangerous. They come with that big fuck-off beam launcher thing. Do a lot of damage and they have shields. They're basically the higher-ups of the Vex hierarchy. The Hobgoblins are your snipers, and if you shoot them anywhere and don't kill them in one go, they'll put up a shield for a little while and become invulnerable.
Right, so, I like the very sort of generic fantasy names they have in a sci-fi setting.
Yeah, it's
How they, your goblins, your hobgoblins, and your minotaurs.
yeah. There's also Hydras, which we'll see later. Not this video, but in a couple missions from now, I think. And a couple more, I think. But yeah, they're all like fantasy-ish names. Or fantasy creatures.
Well, we call them fantasy creatures now, but they were once myth.
Yeah, Greek mythology.
Yeah, Greek mythology. Don't know about goblins and hobgoblins, but
Yeah.
hydras, I think.
Hydra is Greek.
Definitely minotaurs.
Minotaurs were Greek, yep. A quick note also about the Vex is that their critical point is not their heads, it's that shiny white light in their abdomens. And if you shoot...
Oh, it's the glowing weak point, okay.
Yeah. And if you shoot them in their heads, it pops off, and they go berserk. Which is both a good and a bad thing.
So
So,
they become less accurate?
yeah, they start shooting more wildly, but more often. And they stop really caring about where they are, they'll just start charging you.
Okay.
In terms of
Darkness consumed you.
Yeah, I died. Get over it. The hobgoblins, when you take off their heads, they will no longer shield themselves. So that's a good thing on their part. So,
Well,
it really all depends on the situation. Like, it's never a bad idea to take off the head regardless, if you feel confident in where you're at.
it seems like the only case you'd actually want to aim for the head is the hobgoblins, so they don't shield themselves.
Even so,
They seem considerably weak.
they're not too bad. They are incredibly accurate, though. So,
With a missing head.
no. I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
So, another note, while I'm thinking about it, for the Striker, is I've selected the perk that allows us to start regenning health immediately upon killing an enemy with shoulder charge or a melee ability. And in this video, I wasn't really comfortable with the whole playstyle just yet, so that's why I'm still kind of hanging back and not really doing much. In later videos, I'll start getting my head into the game, and we'll see some fun things happening.
Oh my god, they don't stop spawning, do they?
Yeah, no, this is a huge way of defense. This is telling you, hey, the Vex are dangerous, don't fuck with them too much if you can help it. Which, of course, will be fucking with them the whole rest of the game, probably.
So my question now is, are these man-made robots, or are they sort of like sentient? Are they alien created? Like, what is their origin?
That's a very good question, and one I think we have to go into the Grimoire to find out.
Because there's like 3 different types they could have happened, right? They could have been created by man, they could have been created by aliens and sent as ground troops, or they could have been created by a long-lost civilization that then went extinct and this is their last remnants of their society.
Yeah, I really don't know. I think they just kind of showed up. I think they exist on their own because, as we'll find out later, they're actually also time travelers. The extent of which we'll actually go into in further detail later. But yeah, they have a certain extent of control over time.
So I guess maybe they aren't made by man, because wouldn't they have the Asimov's law of robotics?
Presumably.
I mean, I assume, you know, man would not be so folly as to create artificial intelligence without having some kind of fail-safe.
Yeah.
In saying that, we are kind of stupid as a race.
So hey, story. Wow.
Whoa.
Well fought.
You're here.
I don't think we've seen our new character's face, however.
We haven't got
And
much
we
time.
will not be.
Who are you?
Why have you
We
been
can't give up precious
I
Ugg
don't
like
even have
that.
time to explain why I don't have time to explain. I will. I will. I know.
Actually, I'm lying. We might actually see the character's face at some point. Depends
I
on
wasn't talking to you, little light.
if I ever visit the tower for some
The
reason.
Guardians fell. Strong ones. But you made it here. Yes, I'm listening.
It's a robot person.
They are here.
Yep.
With me.
We've seen the race around. They're in the tower. They're
Understood.
called the Exo. We can play as one.
You need my help, Guardian.
Is that why you brought us here?
She doesn't like his ghost.
Us here.
It's
The
not
Vex.
that she doesn't like him. It's just that, you
Evil so
know,
dark it despises
he's all up in her
people.
shit.
You're not a guardian.
No. I was not forged in light.
So,
But I believe we're
I'm
on
gonna
the
ask
path
this
to
question,
cross
knowing full well the answer.
around.
But you remember about a year ago when we started the LP, and there was this one cutscene where there was a mysterious figure standing on a rooftop watching as our ship flew
Have
off?
you heard of the Black Garden?
We've heard the legend.
No.
The greatest
Didn't
threat
think
I don't
so.
have that
all lies
good of a
there.
memory.
Didn't think so, but
These
this is them,
Machines
by the way.
born.
and this is also
This
the,
robot lady or the Vex?
this
Find
this
the Black
this
Garden.
gal here,
Rip out its heart.
and
Then we'll travel again.
she's also the one who contacted us on the moon
Let's find it.
and was kind of
My paths
creepily
lay
watching
on.
us as we
I can't.
lorded over the dead body of a guardian
If we're going to find the
before we
Black
woke the
Garden,
hive.
we need to see the Awoken.
Ah, yes. They woke
So yeah, this character.
So are you like,
out there waiting
sorry, are
to
you
kill
like
light
the
and dark.
bumbling adventurer that fucks everything up?
Besides,
Like
it'll
you
always be
woke
taken
the
control.
hive and...
Even if it's the wrong.
Not really. It's more of the trope of you're the catalyst for the story. Now go do stuff.
Hold position, kill the engines, and
You are
don't
the hero,
let them
right.
find you.
Yeah. But yeah, this character, the Exo Stranger, she didn't come out of nowhere. She's been here the
So,
entire time for the
How
most
do we
part.
find the Awoken?
If you're paying attention.
They live all the way out at the edge of the darkness. Last place
So not quite a plot hole.
If I have one thing going for me, so that I don't pay attention.
Murderous
So you know,
robots.
this is the first I've seen of her.
No. Little light.
Don't do that.
You know, as much as I do like the new Ghost's voice, Peter Dinklage did that one better. Never thought I'd see the day where I thought Peter Dinklage had a better deadpan than Nolan North.
If Peter Dinklage is good at anything, it would be being slightly sarcastic.
Where did
I
all
assume
this
that
come
comes from training from him
Every
playing
ship that could escape fled Earth during the
Tyrion
collapse.
Lannister.
Yeah,
They made it
probably.
this far. I guess they
So, in the original patches, this
Hey, Ugg.
How did they wake us up?
in the original patches, this was all one continuous cutscene, but they made it into the mission with the cutscene at the end, and now you had to travel out here to a mysterious place we'll be visiting later in the LP,
Don't look at me.
just to watch this cutscene. So, editing.
We are from Earth. We're here to seek the Council of the Awoken.
How are they crawling in your skin, Ugg? Will the wounds heal?
Conform to my trajectory.
I forgot just how emo he was.
Active aggression.
Looks like we're in the right place.
Why is the
Where are we, in Cloud City?
terrifying?
This is called The Reef. This is where the Awoken live. Another playable race, by the way.
Are they kind of like the humanoid alien-looking dudes?
Yeah, they're probably best classified as space elves.
Space elves.
Basically.
Okay.
Basically. I don't know their origin. I didn't read the grimoire into them. I didn't care that much. But I see them as space
I'm
elves.
curious about the Vex,
These
though.
are the trespassers.
Yeah, we'll learn more about them as we go further in.
We didn't mean to trespass.
The Queen herself judges who may or may not enter the realm. Me? I see no reason she should be available for whatever washes up at the reef.
Yeah, okay, I'm starting to see the comparison between them and elves.
Come to ask for help.
We have better blood than humans. Smug, smug. You know. Standard elvish fare.
It is afraid of the fallen. It does not understand these ones.
Yeah, that's
are
Kerrigan.
mine.
Good. She made an appearance.
A queen she is, but not of blades.
Apologies, Your Grace.
So yeah,
I think I actually
I'm
remember
guarded
seeing her
from
when
Earth.
you were streaming one time.
We are searching
It's
for the Black
possible.
Garden.
Why?
So yeah,
Seeks to destroy
she
the
doesn't play
darkness
that big of
that's
a role in
You want
the
to
original
turn it into a
Destiny,
battleground.
but as of House of Wolves, she becomes a big part,
Do you
and
know
in
where it
Taken
is?
King
Everyone
as well.
knows where it is.
She's kind of the catalyst for that story.
The hard part is getting in.
Can you help us?
And
So,
Right.
don't expect too much of the Queen at this
The Queen
juncture,
requests
but just keep her in the back of
counsel
your mind for later.
I'll try.
I
I'll
mean,
probably forget straight after this is done.
I mean, it's fine.
Queen who? What space elves?
So, Fox, you want to know some interesting trivia?
Sure, go ahead.
In about 16 days, yes, I am dating this this episode. In 16 days, this thread will be about a year old.
that's good.
Not about, it'll be exactly a year old.
Why not?
How are we going to celebrate?
We'll make your
Hopefully by not still being on Destiny 1.0.
king. All we need is the
Well,
head of a
that's
Vex
not going to
Temple.
happen. I can already tell you that. That's not going to happen. But, you know, I don't know.
Why do you want a Vex head?
Oh,
I mean, we could try the live episode thing again.
I doubt
I don't-
we'll
that
get one
worked
either.
out so well for us last time.
but it's your only hope of getting into the Black Guard.
I'll never forget you, Jorge.
We'll return.
Or die on Venus. Either way.
I mean, it didn't work out too badly until you lost all the audio, so, you know.
I didn't lose the audio, I just fucked up the balancing, and so everything we said was washed out by gunfire and space magic.
I wouldn't want it any other way.